Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Alrighty, boys and girls, welcome back. Today's topic, the topic at hand, is going to be saving some of your money. And I said that right, your money. Yeah, we're getting pounded with taxation an unbelievable amount in this country, and I'm talking about Canada. And any penny that you can not spend is almost worth a penny, and well, it is worth a penny and a half in your pocket, which can be quite substantial. So what I do to try to mitigate some of the money that I'm blowing out of my pocket, because 15% GST, carbon tax on every bit of energy that you use, yada yada yada, and carbon tax smashes the hell out of food pricing. Food is astronomically expensive because all the food in this province, in any province in Canada, is moved by truck. Truck runs on diesel fuel. That's where the carbon tax comes in. It's taxed at the farm. It's taxed at the processor. It's taxed at the distributor. It's taxed at the grocery store. It doesn't stop. So what I turn to is loyalty cards. And one of my important loyalty cards is my Optimum card, which I use at Loblaw Superstore, I think, for groceries. And gasoline purchases I use on that card. The next card that I use is my Scene card. That's for grocery purchases at Sobeys and Foodland. We have a Foodland locally. Gasoline, which is a big one because I have a Silverado, and we all know how Silverados have a drinking problem. That's my Journey card. And then for my purchases at Canadian Tire, which, as you can well guess, that we spent a little bit of money at Canadian Tire, I have my Triangle card. Each of these cards comes with a loyalty bonus kind of a program. The big one, I think the biggest one, is Canadian Tire. You get Canadian Tire money. Back in the day, there's some of us that are old enough to remember that paper money that Canadian Tire used to give you for purchasing. That's been replaced by that. And you go around, collect your stuff, and then you buy stuff. So I bought a firearm with mine last year, and I've collected it up. It's getting there. It gets there fast. I remember under that same loyalty program, when it was the money, I bought a drill press. That's the drill press that's in the shop. I bought tools. I got all kinds of stuff. So it does work. Speaking of the Journey card, the Journey runs a program at it's the gas stations. Chevrons, Ultramar, Pioneers. So those gas stations give you points for purchasing fuel. Every 300 points, which is every 300 liters of fuel you purchase, you get 10 cents off. Now, this program only works if you link it with CIBC, which is our bank. So that's fine. Every liter of gas I buy, I get 3 cents off. And when I hit 300 points, which is basically a combination of points that you get from fuel purchases and in-store purchases, they call it the on-the-run store, whatever it is, you get points. And then when you hit 300, you get 10 cents a liter off, which is a substantial amount. You're allowed up to 100 liters in that purchase. So that's $10. And I try to get as close to 100 as I can. So what I don't do is I don't use when I get, they email me and they say, look, you're going to get 10 cents a liter off on your next purchase. I don't bring the Red Rocket in and get, 40 or 50 liters of fuel, because it's a one-shot deal. So you're there once, you get that deal once. So I usually bring the Silverado and some jerry cans, because we use fuel around here, snow blowers, lawnmowers, whatever, wood splitter in the quad. And then I get my $100. So I get my full value out of the program. To date, Journey has told me that I've saved $700, and I've been in the program 3 years. And I think that's a substantial amount of money. I think it's worthwhile because it's our money. And the same thing with the grocery cards. At Christmas time, I was able to redeem, I think I redeemed around, I'm going to say $110 it was split between the PC Points card and the Scene card. But you know, that paid for the whole meal for Christmas time, right? So that was pretty good. The other program that we got here is refundable drink bottles. Those drink bottle thingies that yeah, the Prime Minister talks about. So yeah, anyway, these guys. They used to be 5 cents. They're now 10 cents in April. So 5 cents the missus used to bring, you know, she'd count 30, 35 bucks. Now it's going to be, you know, 60, 70 bucks. And 60, 70 bucks is nothing to sneeze at. So if you're one of them people that toss your beer cans and your bottles and all that into the recycle bin, don't do it. You're not getting your money out of it. Bring it back. In this province, you pay a deposit and you get the money back. And that's your money. You paid for it when you bought the product, and you're going to get it back. You know, $2.40 on a case of water, you're going to get $2.40 back. And it's money in your pocket. Because of inflation, because of taxation, we have to really knuckle down and try to get back and try not to spend any penny possible. You know, there's loyalty programs that are even tiered to credit cards that go even higher. We have, yeah, I know, I did what I didn't want to do. I got a Costco card because we have a couple of big purchases to make. We have to replace some appliances, and the deal with Costco, and they have a MasterCard that goes with it, is you can get up to 4% back, which is pretty substantial. So we're going to run that program, and then we're going to make the purchases through them, and then we'll see how that goes. It's a pretty good deal. So it's basically, you know, there's no huge savings of price at the cash register for the product, but when you get the added stuff, you get free delivery, you get 4% back. I mean, all of a sudden, that's worth doing. So you have to try to ferret these things out. You got to do your homework. The loyalty card programs, there's top-ups, there's different kind of you respond to an email and they'll give you bonuses. There's notifications of bonus products. You know, it just goes on and on. I mean, you got to get in the program. The Canadian Tire one, the triangle, that's tied to a lot of stores. I mean, it's tied to Mark's Work Warehouse, Sport Check, Party City. There's a couple of other ones in there, so you can gain points. And you know, if you're buying work clothes, stuff like that, you go to Mark's Work Warehouse, bring your triangle card with you, and get your points. Better still, go online, activate your offers. They have the thing where you can swap the offer. You don't like the offer, then you know, you swap it out. It's cool. And a little bit of homework. You're not doing nothing anyway, right? Watching me on YouTube. Work on your loyalty programs, and everything will be good. So that's kind of how I save some money. We save some money. Got my wife. She's doing her own programs. We're all doing it together. You know, like Jake's starting to get activated in the program because he's starting to see it. That throwing away money is not a good thing. So remember that. When you're on a homestead, I'm in an urban homestead, still a homestead. Jake's got his homestead, and that's where we do a lot of the shared stuff at his place. And you got to save money because money does not come easy nowadays. And what I'm not going to go into it, but the costs are just astronomical. So do yourself a favor, get into your loyalty programs, and yeah, knock yourself out. And I'm not endorsing these companies at all. The only reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is because it's your money in your pocket. And you know what I do? I share stuff that I think is beneficial to you, not for the companies. Okay? So that being said, like, subscribe, ring the bell, check back often. Let's hear how you guys are saving your money. That's awesome to be able to fight back, fight inflation, fight taxation, and get some of your money back. Take care. God bless. See you soon. For all you new subscribers, welcome. All your returning subscribers, welcome back. We appreciate you. God bless. Take care, and so long.